Guess who? It's me. Time to revert back to type to go and show you the wonders of the runes through the rune cards, which we've been dealing with for a little while now. And this has been going out every midnight. Now I'm having a few challenges at the moment when I'm looking at the results of like viewership and how the channel's going with the current method. And the current method is basically 3 videos a day, and I don't know if that's too much for you or too little or what. Okay, I think that some people are reacting and suggesting that maybe that is just a little too much. And then there's others who are saying, no, it's fine, carry on doing it. And some others are saying, like, I'm really getting insight and like positivity from your readings, it's really, really good. And there's other people who are saying, like, please do something else, do something different. So I don't really know what to be doing with this. And of course, every single video is a market research exercise. So if you want to give Nick Dutch a bit of extra recommendations or whatever, then obviously there's a link. Well, no, it's not a link, is it? It's called a comment section, and it's there for you. I'm always asking you to be able to give me some proper feedback as to how you feel this channel is progressing, or whether it suits your needs and is giving you the the positivity, spirituality, whatever you want to call it these days, for your life at the moment. I mean, let me know, okay? Because if viewership is going down as a result of me doing what I'm doing, then is it worthwhile me doing this anymore? Okay? If you give me plenty of feedback now, then up to, let's say, the 5th, I will collate all of that feedback and then make a change. It might go down to just like 2 videos a day, or 1 video a day, or to do more, or to take some of the more exotic content and put all of that on Patreon or just for members. Okay, I did a video a while ago encouraging people to tell me what they wanted to see for membership, and I've got a few ideas, and I think it's about time I now split this channel up and started to do things for memberships as well as for public audience. Okay, so this time from the 1st of the month on to the 5th of the month, or the 5th of July, will be the time when I will collect that information and then make that big change, the big reset of the whole channel sort of thing. That's not a big reset, it's just me changing the way in which I'm doing things. But anyway, back on with the reading. Typical, traditional 3-card rune reading. These are the 3 cards coming up for you today. What on earth does it mean? All of them are reversed. You got your payoff, sense of imbalance, sense of something possibly even doom impending. Okay, is this something you've been doing right or wrong when you're expecting some kind of consequences from that? I don't know, but like, what are your thoughts and feelings about the way in which your life is going at the moment? Do you feel unbalanced? Are you aware that you need to get a wisdom from another source and to look past your previous preconceptions to think about like what other people's needs are and the way that other people are being affected by the way in which you're saying and doing things? Now, this could easily be related to the world of work, because I feel there is some kind of physical situation about this, and of course we're all concerned about how work is going to go in this particular new era we're currently in, fuel prices up and all the rest of that kind of stuff. So adjusting your image, your appearance and your reputation during the short-term future could therefore lead to more stability, more success further on down the line. That would make some sense, and I think that that's what that rune is talking about today anyway. Then you got your thorn rune, which on this set is called Thurizaz, which just trips off the tongue. Thurizaz. God almighty, it sounds like a lisp. Okay, it's a rune which has been written as a lisp. Okay, we're not doing runes anymore, we're doing speech impediment readings because of the way in which they've written it. It's bloody ridiculous. Oh dear. Anyway, your thorn rune refers to defense, defending yourself. It's like a defensive barrier or boundary. People use thorny plants, for instance, to protect their property. Okay, it's a question of something natural, something that's in the place in the world of life the way it is at the moment, which has the capacity to defend you or provide you with that extra, like, I'm going to be a little safer here. So you got a message of imbalance followed by a message of safety. I mean, this seems like, psychodynamics or auric dynamics. You suddenly feel attacked, so you put up some variety of defense. But what is it that is causing the attack? Where is the source of it? Is there something which is internal, which needs to be worked on first in order for you to start, making sure you don't need to put your boundaries up ever again? Is it like a form of sensitivity? I mean, inside me, I'm a very sensitive person myself, and I do find that when I get attacks, I can end up getting defensive, I can end up getting aggressive, and that won't necessarily help things. So I have to do much more self-management in order to make sure people receive me well. Alright? So the strains and struggles and problems you're going through at the moment, are they creating the groundwork, so to speak, for a negative emotional reaction from yourself, which you're then struggling with because you're not comfortable with the way in which you're reacting, and you're even less comfortable with the situation around you? Does that make sense? I don't know. You let me know. Comment section is for that. But the final rune, yes, it is coming out reversed again, so there's a twist to the meaning. As you know, the meaning is not necessarily reversed with a reversal. Okay, but there is a twist to it, taking into account intuition and taking into account the position of all the other little symbols in your little reading there. Okay, that's the idea, that's the hypothesis. Okay, but it's a bright, sunny symbol. Okay, so it looks like a conditional state of affairs, like you're moving into a situation whereby you've got to agree to somebody else's situation or somebody else's point of view or somebody else's problem if you're going to get to where you want to go. Alright, it's compromise. It'll feel frustrating, it'll feel like you're being held back in the short term, but it could provide more better long-term rewards on the basis you carry on working on the self-management. And I think that's what this rune reading could be talking about. If that does make sense to you, let me know in the comment section. If it doesn't make sense to you, let me know in the comment section. Especially let me know in the comment section how you feel this channel is going and what your impressions are. I genuinely value every single comment that you create and can give me, because it gives me an extra sense of perspective as to who I'm talking to. Alright, because this camera is rather unexpressive. Okay, it's a lump of plastic with a little plastic lens. It's not very expressive, but you are expressive because you've got a keyboard and you shouldn't be afraid to use it. And I'll speak to you again soon for the next fantastic reading.